What's happening? Today is Wednesday, August 13th. It is 3 p.m. Central Time. Okay, it is 3 p.m. Central Time. All right, if you have any questions, welcome to ask me in the chat box, okay? Let me know how I can help you. Today is Wednesday, August 13th, 2025, 3 p.m. Central Time. My name is John Ting. I practice immigration law in the United States to help you secure your legal status to live and work in America legally because the government does not care. Okay. If it's not evident yet to you, then stay on the show to learn some situations why the government does not care. Well, first of all, the easy answer is because of politics. They like to push this political ball topic of immigration left and right, up and down. Okay. It's getting ridiculous now. So ridiculous that people are being arrested unlawfully. Okay. So, generally, this show is about sharing insights, answering questions. If anything, just point you in the right direction. There's no obligation to hire, engage with our firm, but of course, it'll be a pleasure to assist you all the way to the finish line. Some people might think, like, oh, does green card guys help with cases where you receive RFE or notice of intent deny, or maybe you've been denied? Yes, we help in those scenarios and in cases where your case has been delayed. And you might not even know if your case is delayed. So ask me if you have just that gut feeling that your case is delayed. Put in the comment section, okay, the letter D for delayed, and let me know the month and year that you filed your case. Now, I'm just going to assume by default, if you don't put the form or AOS, then it's for adjustment of status 45. If it's for something else, welcome to put it in the chat box, okay? If you want to join live, first of all, I'll let you know some housekeeping. I will be here for about 15 minutes, okay? So just hang out with me for 15 minutes. I know sometimes I go longer, but I have to leave in 15 minutes today for this one. So, and if you just hop on here and you're like, what is this going on? Then just go ahead and click the plus sign. Okay, go ahead and click the plus sign and follow, subscribe in your respective channel. We are live on Facebook, YouTube, and Tickety Talk. Okay, so let's see here. Alrighty. Nihal Patel, good to see you. K3 doesn't necessarily speed it up. It may make it seem like it speeds it up, but at that point, it's just trying to see, like, if money's not a concern, I would just file it, okay? Because and that would be based on marriage. So if you are planning to see each other, because I think I remember. Wait, I thought your petition was based on. Is your petition based on marriage already? So yeah, K3, and you file that. Just see which one's faster. Okay, at that point, if money's not a concern in that sense, because I know you already filed another petition. What was it, January? I have pretty decent memory. All right, tap the screen on Facebook, YouTube. Click below. Give me the thumbs up. Okay. Oh, she just got her passport. Wonderful. So look, especially on this Tickety Top app, you don't have. Honestly, I think it's strange, but I can understand why TikTok does that. But you don't have to send me a gifts, okay? That costs you guys money. If you're gonna spend money on this channel right here, go ahead and schedule a meeting, okay? Any of these options, we make it very easy for you. There's really no excuse, okay? On YouTube and Facebook, you can see right there. There's a couple options there. If you are watching on the channel, I want to provide y'all that benefit for spending time and hanging out. So for a pre-qualified meeting, okay, it's this amount, less than a cup of coffee at Starbucks, okay, or your favorite local shop. Really make it easy for y'all. All right, let me see. Any questions right now? We got Day's question. You apply for 360-45 after SIJ hearing. You still haven't received any receipt notice. It's been 3 months. Holy smokes. Yeah, I've seen some attorneys complain about it as well. in our message boards. Okay, the first thing you need to do is use the USCIS hotline email for T visa, it's like VAWA, T visa, and other scenarios. If you don't have it, then you might need to contact your lawyer about that. If you don't have a lawyer, you might want to consider this guy. Okay, this law firm, green card guys. Okay, but I mean that's a great example of where we can help people. We can help you out, take you the rest of the way to get your legal status. Okay, and many people think that, oh, like, I thought I'm hiring a lawyer or law firm to fill out the forms. Oh God heavens, no. No, like, no, you don't hire us immigration attorneys to fill out the forms. Yes, we help you with that. But look, I mean, at the end of the day, I hope you know your own date of birth. I hope you know your own name. That's not why you hire us. Okay. I know some attorneys won't like me saying this. You hire us for legal strategy. You hire us to be available when shit hits the fan. Doesn't matter if it's a Republican president, MAGA president, or a Democrat president. Okay. We're right there with you. I feel like my voice is different today. Does it sound deeper? Okay. So if you've been here for 30 seconds or more and you're not following the channel yet, go ahead and consider doing that on Tickety Talk. Click the plus sign. Facebook and YouTube, click on subscribe. I think that's what it's called. All right. Eduardo, you have a mess. What you talking about? Uday. Oh, maybe your attorney doesn't know this email. I wouldn't say it's like special or something, but yeah, it is like a hotline email. I think that's actually in the email. Hotline, something about hotline. Because inherently with the USCIS online inquiry, it's not possible for you if you don't have a receipt number. That's how you can submit a request. So, Myra, you just reached out to my team. You're ready to file, but this stuff is not affordable. Have you talked, Myra? Have my team shared about BYD program? It's a third-party program. We don't have like profit sharing with them. We don't even know do we even know what the interest rate that there's I know it's tough. We do offer payment plans if that helps. If you don't try BYD, but I highly suggest trying BYD. Faith, you're outside the US for 5.5 months, returning in a few days. Will you be questioned? Okay, you're under six. Faith, you're under 6 months, so that's good. But just provide, if you have any kind of documentation of why you were outside for such a long time, even though it's not quite 6 months, you might bring it just in case. Look, if it's just for vacation only, then you don't have documentation in that sense. Not documentation, evidence to show why you're outside. Some people, because sick or you're tending to a family member, that's completely understandable, in my opinion. But hey, I don't work for customs. Back to Uday's comment I mean, this is why we call the immigration problem solver. We might not have a solution for every single scenario or question, but we like to research. Okay, a client asked us today, email. We responded in definitely less than 24 hours. I think we responded in less than 2 hours. I can't promise that for every client, but sometimes even if there's not a solution, we'll let you know. We're not going to ignore emails. Okay, I think some people do that, unfortunately. I know what's going on. I feel like I'm losing my voice here. Baddie on YouTube. Which way is better to respond to RFE after interview from this document? By mail or upload? We love to upload, okay, because it's faster. But some clients still want to mail it. But even when clients want to mail it, we upload anyway. Okay, so we just don't want to take any risk, especially when we all spent thousands. You're welcome, Myra. Well, let me see. Let me see if we can find your. Okay, Eduardo, you filed at 45, expedited. Expedited deportation from border entrance before paroled in. Okay. What's going on now, though? Can I solve deportation order after file 45? Look, this is what we got to do, Eduardo. We got to reopen that court case and we got to file a motion to vacate that removal order. Is it a guarantee that it can be in our favor? No, absolutely not. We cannot guarantee results. I hope there's no attorney that guarantees something because you're not allowed to. Because we just don't. It depend. It might depend on judge. It depends on your immigration facts. But here's the thing: you don't know if you don't try. Okay. Now, for some people, like, and it was a different situation, like appealing. We don't recommend appealing unless you have a legal reason to appeal. But hey, some people appeal anyway, and they want to do that. In this situation, you have to file a motion reopen and vacate your removal order. Because if you don't, then you're not going to get USCIS to make a decision on your 485. It's like I think you might know Eduardo by now, but it's a placeholder. Like it just won't move forward. It's as if the train has stopped. Okay. Myra. Myra is your trying to find your file here. If this is your file, I think you have a follow-up call on Monday, 2 p.m. Let me see if they sent you that BYD information real quick. This is how quick it is. If you're a client, when clients hang out on the live show for a bit, um, I can pull up just as quick like this. Okay, looks like they sent you that info about the BYD. So check that out. Um, if if that helps you out. Okay. Um, perfect. Okay. Thank you so much. I am trying to roll through these questions, very important questions. Look, if I'm not able to answer your question at all, because look, I'm supposed to be here for another 10 minutes or less, please schedule a meeting or you're welcome to join a live show again. I really try my best to go live at least one time a day, except the weekends. And maybe if the kids are asleep, but it's tough to get them to sleep. Oh, it's a struggle every day. Every day is a struggle. I don't know what's worse. Immigration cases pending so goddamn long, or that I can't get my kids to sleep. Ugh. Yeah, Picky Pirate, what's going on? Vampire Lawyer. I should get my kids do have a shark tooth. Let me put that right here. Okay. Vampire Lawyer. That's funny. That would be a good tag name on my cover letters, huh? Watch out for the vampire lawyer. Daniel's question. You have a question. If you receive a warning and let go, no citation for speeding, do I recommend to put that on the N400? Look, if you did not receive a citation at all, it's only a warning, then you don't have to list that on your N400 application or your 485 application because you'll let go. There's no record of you in that sense with the police, okay? Because on that question, it specifically says, have you been arrested, cited, charged, convicted? I think it phrases it all in one question. But it doesn't include warning. Okay. Eduardo, you're in Wisconsin. Yeah, we can help you. And we actually have a contact in Wisconsin too, but we're happy to help you. Look, if y'all, I am different than many lawyers. Look, it'll be our pleasure to assist all of y'all. But I can't. I know it's just not physically possible, right? Or maybe not physically, mentally possible. I guess physically if I'm going to court, right? But we have colleagues and friends out there in Wisconsin as well and across the United States. We basically have a referral directory. So like most of our clients don't even live in Texas. Our office is in Houston, Texas. But look, if you are outside of Texas, maybe in El Paso, that's kind of far though. But look, we do offer virtual meetings. Okay, we use Google Meeting. But for some reason, of course, you prefer someone face to face. Sure, we're happy to refer you. We're different than many lawyers, of course. So, anyways. Teresa Esperanza, what is next after PIP approval if your son is in the military? Do you mean the 131 form? After that, they need to file the I-130, 485, and other forms. Okay, you need to get that going. Get that going because some people. Here we go again with immigration problem solvers, right? Some people contact us. They already filed. They already got the 131 approved for the PIP purposes, and then they forgot to do the next step, and the PIP expired. Oh, so we want to help you avoid that problem. Look, attorneys are supposed to be trained, in my opinion, if I were like leading a law school, focused on what are the problems. We got a category of problems and we got a category how can we prevent certain things. On here on this live show, I try to include both scenarios, both categories. So I really hope that none of you run into an immigration problem. Okay. If you run into immigration problem after this live show, um, then it's a shoulda, woulda, coulda situation that you should have scheduled a meeting and taken the next step with us. Okay. All right. So don't ghost me. Okay, guys. Because the reality is that some people have contacted us. My team messaged me and said, "Yo, this bro called us." Of course, they don't call you bro. But this guy called us, or this gal called us, and we look at the file and said, "Holy smokes! If they had just either listened to our advice 2 years ago, this literally just happened like a day ago. If they had listened to our advice, they wouldn't be in the jam that they're in right now. Okay, or maybe we didn't. Yeah, and the other scenario is like if they had just signed up with us, and because we know how we do things, right? We know how we're going to take care of your legal status, get it for you. Okay. I don't know. Is it kind of like playing capture the flag? We're gonna fucking get the flag, okay? We're gonna go get it for you, okay? There's no doubt about that. So if we cannot get the flag, we will tell you in advance in that meeting. We will tell you. So like I'm not going to share any more information about this particular individual, but we told that person a couple years ago, we can't get that flag for you, and that person still filed. Now look, if this person finds this recording, so be it. But I mean, I can't go into much detail right now, but I'll probably record a separate video about it. Yeah, I don't know how else. So, anyways, let me answer some questions. Let's get Navi Singh on. Hello, Navi. What's going on?
Hey, Mr. John. If you remember, I speak to you day before yesterday.
I think so. Yes, sir. I think you've.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I just have a question. What are your thoughts on that? And I'm the one who's waiting for 10 months
Uh
so
huh.
far now for consular visa in India.
Okay.
So this is because I'm here.
Yes.
In India, if the husband is there, he's filing for his wife. All the people there, I know like 5 to 6 of them,
Uh
they
huh.
told me when they are document verified, and everyone gets their interview 2 months. The one say 2 months and 8 days. One is a 3 months. Why is that? Like I'm waiting here 10 months. Is
They
it
got the
because
interview
I'm
already.
here?
Like, this is your friends, or who are you talking about? Are you talking about Reddit?
Yes, yes. Some the friend, yeah, a couple of my friend and a couple of people share their when they document qualified
Mm.
on the internet.
Mm-hmm.
So I just look at them like if they that processing is so fast. So if I'm waiting here months,
Yeah, I mean, there's no rhyme or reason, but the best thing to do is just try to submit a email to them. That's really the only thing I can say. I think we discussed about possible expedite situation,
yeah,
but if it's just to say, "Hey, hurry up my case," that's not expedite reason. So, yeah, it's not. That's what I mean. That's why we file mandamus cases. Um, for you and waiting for an interview, abroad, we don't file mandamus until 12 months after documentary
okay,
qualified. Hey, I love to file a lawsuit every day for every single scenario, but we have to wait certain timing. Okay. Um,
okay.
but yeah, have you contacted my team yet? I think
Uh,
you.
that's the other question I was gonna
Uh
ask
huh.
you. I was gonna ask you that should I wait or should I? Because if I contact you right now, uh, are we going to do something or just wait?
I mean, you could contact my team just to see if you're comfortable with us first, right? Because
Okay.
you don't want to wait less. That doesn't mean you have to like sign up right now, but
Okay.
it's always good to have our team if you want our team to have our team
Okay.
ready to go. You know what I mean? So, because
Okay.
you might lose some time if you're like you wait till last second. You know what I mean? So hopefully that helps give some context.
Okay.
Okay.
Thanks, sir.
Thank you, Navi. Take care. Let's see here. All right, we got a couple more guests here. Thank you so much for your patience. I'm gonna try to do this again. I'm gonna bring on KB, and then also Lisa at the same time, but KB will go first. Okay. Um, and in the meantime, I also have. I don't just want to forget y'all.
All right.
All right, KB, what's going on?
And someone will call you.
Hello.
Yeah. Someone will call you in 24 to 72 hours to have you scheduled.
Oh, I don't know if he's on.
All right.
Does he know he's on live?
Yes, sir. Hi.
Hey, what's going on?
Good. Sorry about that.
That's
I was
okay.
actually on another call.
That's okay. What's going on?
Quick one. Where is your office?
Houston, Texas.
Houston, Texas. Okay.
What about you?
But I'm in Atlanta, though.
Oh, okay.
I do have someone that did my papers for me in Houston, so I'll probably have to ask him to liaise with you. Pending the time the I-30 gets approved, then we can take it on from there. Is that okay?
You say your attorney? You coordinate with me?
No, he's not an attorney. He's like a paralegal that just put up the documents.
Maybe we usually prefer just to like be in coordination with you. Your paralegal can share information with us if he or she would like to. But what's your situation? So you got I-130 filed. Are you
I'm
eligible?
just waiting for an approval for my spouse. Yeah.
And your spouse is outside America?
No, she's in here.
Mm-hmm. Did she enter with a visa?
Yes, she did.
Are you a resident?
Citizen.
Well, it sounds like she's eligible for the adjustment of status right now.
Yeah, but with all these things where, all these publications about USCIS, if you have overstayed your visa and stuff like that.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that gave me so much concern.
Well, you and her should have more concern because the memo that just came out a couple weeks ago, August 1st, talking about family petitions, it's worse. If people don't file a adjustment of status application 45, it's going to be worse. So yes, it's actually better for her to file that one, even the petition's pending. Okay.
Say that again? I didn't get that.
I have a video about this on TikTok. I can't do the full explanation right now because I have like 5 minutes left. Check that video. I don't even know what it's called. It's just a couple days ago. But basically, there's a memo from August 1st. And they're having enforcement on people that file only petition. Okay, that's a short answer. So you got it. She's eligible for 45. You need to file that.
I filed everything. Everything's been filed.
Oh, everything's been filed. Okay. Okay. When was that? Which month and year?
June.
June last.
Yeah.
So that was this year or last year?
This year. We already did. We got the, receipt number and fingerprints. We got that done.
Okay. Okay, that's good. I mean, and you're a citizen. Yeah. I mean, it shouldn't take this year. I mean, generally it's been taking, you're in Atlanta though. Does she live in Atlanta too with you?
Yeah.
Okay, wonderful. That was the answer I was looking for. So, at least in Texas, it's about 1 to 2 months. That's the fastest I've gone it. But that doesn't mean yours is going to be that fast, right?
Right.
Atlanta,
right.
I mean, Texas obviously has a lot of people apply, but I know Atlanta has a lot of applicants as well. But yeah, it just depends on a local office. And then let me see if I can pull it up real quick. But yeah, I mean, you had someone file for you. I mean, if I do recommend, which country, may I ask which country that she's a national of?
Nigeria.
Yeah, so maybe you know this already, but USCIS does not like, well, let me put it, they scrutinize people from certain countries.
That I know.
Yeah. So I mean, if you want the best, how do I put this? You want the best, most peace of mind. Then yeah, it could be with us. We could fly down there, or I have colleagues in Atlanta too that can probably help you out. So
I guess I'll give you a call after this. I tried calling your office, but it says they can't pick up the call right now. So
oh, when did you call?
before
Today?
I requested to speak with you online.
Oh, okay. We're pretty right about now. Yeah, right about now we have like team members switching on and off for lunch. But
Okay.
yeah, if you don't mind going to this link, this website, and you can schedule
Okay.
for this one, okay?
Okay.
Since you talk to me live, you qualify for that one.
Okay.
Okay. It's one of those scenarios that you might not need to hire us right now, but we can be ready in when you have the interview. Okay.
Sounds good.
All right. Thank you,
Sounds good.
boss. Take care.
Thanks for your time, man.
You're welcome. Wish you the best.
Appreciate it.
So yeah, we help in many different scenarios, not just at the beginning of the case, which of course I recommend it from the very beginning. But yeah, in Atlanta, I saw, oh, this gentleman's not gonna like it. ATL, family based, 485, 80% of cases are completed in 24 months. I think that number is pulled to the higher end because of the other 20%, but I don't even know how they come up with this number. But if I type in Houston, the reality is even Houston is much, much less time in reality. But what it shows for Houston online is 11.5 months. And I know Baltimore. Okay, I know, so I got some questions coming up here. Hey, Kerwin, what's going on? Holy smokes, there's like 10 of y'all that want to join. Let's see how I can roll through. Some of y'all might have done it on accident. Myra, how long after you file do you have to do the medical exam? So, Myra, if this is for adjustment of stats for you and your spouse, we recommend to do the medical before we file the whole thing, okay? I-400. What's the I-400? Let's get hi Clarissa. Let's get King 420. And then after that, Rama, I think. Hello, King 420. What's going on? You said something about I-400? Do you mean the N-400? Okay. In the meantime, Clarissa, you said some WhatsApp question. Okay.
Okay, so I have a question from WhatsApp. It says, hello, good afternoon. I have a serious question about my case. I need your help. I came to this country, Phoenix, Arizona, seeking asylum a year and 2 months ago. I looked for a lawyer. They started in August of last year, but they haven't done anything. They moved my court date up to October 6th because immigration was supposed to send me the first or second court. My lawyer spoke to me 4 months ago. They told me my court date would be October 6th. I've never been to a first or second court. I don't know what happened in that case because the only thing they told me was that it was the judge's decision. They told me that they would help us with our work permit and insurance, but so far nothing has happened. I hope you can give me an answer. I'm very worried about everything that's happening to me. Thank you.
Okay, thanks, Clarissa. So this person was talking about they want to clarify, make sure that the court date's the accurate date, I suppose.
I think that they're worried because people are being grabbed from the immigration courthouse, and originally the court, it looks like to me it says the original court date was 2026, and now the court date has moved up to October 6th.
2025. Okay.
Yeah. So I think maybe they're concerned about being grabbed from the immigration courthouse because it said like on it it says that they never went to a first or second court, and so I'm guessing they're trying to put them in removal proceedings. And again, it says that they were seeking asylum 1 year and 2 months ago, and we know that the magic ERO is 2 years, right? what they're using to try to deport people. So
Yeah,
I'm trying to
expedite
figure out.
removal. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's interesting. So, by the way, there is a for everyone wondering, there is a government website EOIR, and you just type in Google search EOIR automated case
I'll put it in
information.
the chat.
Yeah. So then usually the first option in results is the actual government website. And you can just type in your A number. For most people, it starts with the number 2. A number is like the identification number, and that should pop up if you have a court date. And sometimes it changes, so you just got to keep track. Our team checks every month because we don't trust the government to share accurately or timely. So, mm,
So
so the
I don't know if to tell them. I'm concerned because they said they came seeking asylum, which means they were probably on CBP 1 year and 2 months
uh-huh
ago.
uh-huh
Um,
it could have been, but they could already be scheduled for a court date, right? A court hearing, and not there's 2 types of asylum, and it depends if they were have a court date or not, essentially. So ultimately, it's just best to make sure it's updated,
okay.
that they have the accurate court date. Okay, I think that's the best thing to do to help this person for now.
To tell them what, I'm sorry.
The court date,
Trying
to check, to verify the court date.
okay.
Mhm.
Verify the court date. Okay.
Yeah, you couldn't hear me because you're slamming down your
Sorry.
keyboard.
It's no, that's why I was telling you. I was like, yours is so quiet. I have
Yeah,
I have
MacBook.
feedback in keyboard.
All right, let's get thank you for that question from WhatsApp.
Mhm.
All right, let's get Rama on because I don't know if King 420 is available. Oh, King 420. Okay, what's going on?
Hello, sir.
Hello.
Good afternoon. How you doing? I hope you are okay.
Good, thanks. How can I help you?
My name is Hamidi. I'm from Afghanistan.
Mm-hmm.
I came to United States on November 2020.
Okay.
So last week I applied for my U.S. naturalization. I'm a permanent resident. I came here to the special immigration visa for Afghan Iraqi interpreter who served for U.S. military in Afghanistan.
Thank you for your service.
So
Appreciate
my
it.
question is,
Mm-hmm.
thank you so much. My question is the naturalization process different for every individual, or the time frame is same for everybody? Because I've been never detained or arrested, and I pay all my taxes on time, so I'm clean. So I have a friend of mine. They applied with their parents. The guy, he already got his certificate, like naturalization certificate, but his parents is not yet scheduled for naturalization civic test.
Yeah. So that
my concern is the process different for everybody or same for everybody?
it's different for people who obtain residency through marriage. When it's residency through marriage, then it's 3 years to show that you're a resident. If it's any other way that you obtain residency, then it's 5 years. There's a couple different limited categories, I guess you could say, classification. But I'm not aware for SIJ basis has a different timing. So I was trying to look that up real quick, but yeah. So default is 5 years. So really meaning 4 years and 9 months is the earliest that you could file to become a resident. Okay. I hope that helps, King 420.
Okay, so much.
All right.
Thank you so much, sir.
Wish you the best. Follow for more. Okay. Take care.
Thank you, sir.
You too. Thank you. All right. We gotta pat, if we could do a virtual pat on the back for King 420. Thank you for his help interpreting for American soldiers. We couldn't have done what we have done without your help, which I guess that would be up to history to tell us what was actually accomplished in Afghanistan. So, what is Rama's question? Let me see. Can you let me unmute? Let's see if that worked. Hello.
Yes, hello.
How can I help you today?
Yes, so I have a few questions. I did get married 6 months ago, like a religious marriage,
Mhm.
but I did have like a traditional marriage like 1 year ago. So I'm wondering, my spouse lives abroad in Africa.
Mhm.
So I'm trying to file for him. I'm a US citizen. So which forms do you advise me to file? And is there a way that I can file for him so he can come to the US and as he waits for the process?
Does your spouse currently have a visa, a visitor visa?
No,
Okay. Which country of nationality?
that's in Kenya. Africa.
Okay. Let me just check real quick. There's a travel.state.gov has a global visa wait time, and it's a Kenya. Kenya. Is it Adi Ababa? I can't remember.
No, in Nairobi.
No, yeah. That's right.
Nairobi, Kenya.
Sorry, I should know this. Nairobi. There we go. Okay. So B1, B2 visitor visa wait time is it says 0 months actually. Most countries are as much longer. So I mean, it will be probably very, very. You are married, right? Already?
Yes. So
Okay.
I did a religious one, it's like 6 months ago, but I did a traditional wedding like 1 year ago. So I'm also wondering, should I include which one I should include in the application form? Do they? Because I know they don't consider the traditional one. So the religious one is like 6 months ago. So should I just put that and not include
I
the
mean,
traditional?
whichever one that you have as a certificate, it doesn't really
Okay.
matter if it's religious or traditional. I mean, traditional sounds just as qualified, I guess. But also, what we do as a legal team, we review the Department of State's reciprocity chart to verify which one it complies. Okay, based on his country or wherever the marriage took place, which of course sounds like Kenya.
Okay.
Okay.
So the
Um,
other part is I do live with my parents, so I have their address. I mean, I do have the address right now. So is that possible for me to use the address in the application, or I will need to find my own apartment, like my own place?
oh no, yeah, you can use your parents' address wherever you live, essentially. Yeah, that's okay. Oh, that would be
Okay.
wild. Okay, no, you can do that. Yeah, but the visitor visa, I don't recommend that way, even though the visa wait time says 0 months, because you're already married anyway. Of course, as a licensed attorney, I cannot encourage a person to overstay their visa, especially what's going on right now with the proposed bond amount of money. But that's the benefit of scheduling a meeting, one of these options to get one-on-one information, okay? Rather than live show. But yeah, this is great to get you in contact with us, share some information with you right now. This is your first time on the channel?
Yes.
All right. Well, I hope you will consider clicking the follow button, and then you're welcome to ask a question in the future, okay?
All right. Thank you.
All right. Take care, Rama. Okay, so look, I gotta go. There's a lot of y'all. You ain't gonna like me. I gotta go. I got some parental responsibilities right now, and what I'm saying. If I tell my kiddos I was on a live show, past the time I had to pick them up, they would not be happy. They were like, bro, what's going on? So, if you don't mind, click the plus sign on Tickety Talk, and then on YouTube and Facebook, click subscribe, follow, and then the bell on any of these apps so you get the notification when I go live. Yes, and please share, just like Clarissa mentioned, please share the live show or the channel on your story. I greatly appreciate it. I know YouTube doesn't make it easy. To Kelvin Vino, your question: am I able to review your asylum case that you filed in 2016 and see if you have a chance at the interview? Unfortunately, attorneys can give you an idea, but we can't really give you like a percentage. In either way, 2016, if you believe you have a strong case, then you might want to consider filing a mandamus lawsuit. Your case has been delayed, Calvino, because of Trump 1.0, last in, first out. So unfortunately, you got affected with that policy change, and it's like that right now before asylum. So you're in this conundrum situation. What's up, Oscar? Good to see you. All right. So, but you're welcome to schedule a meeting if you would consider mandamus. All right. I really appreciate everyone. Y'all have a wonderful day. Peace. I might go live tonight. Maybe. We'll see.